NFL news. The NFL draft is carrying on as expected, but not everyone is happy about it. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell announced on Thursday in a league memo that was obtained by Adam Schefter that the draft will take place as scheduled April 23rd through 25th. He also included in the memo public discussion, quote, public discussion of issues relating to the draft serves no useful purpose and is grounds for disciplinary action. Come on, man. What do you think about this? He's saying that you can't speak out against the draft or publicly, or you'll be disciplined by the league. Come on, Roger. You can't have stuff like that, can you? You can't say stuff like that, can you?
I mean, I don't really see the problem with it. It's just him saying words. I don't think there's anything that's going to actually be done.
You don't think there's anything behind that? It's just an empty threat?
Yeah. I mean, they're going to hold the draft and it's going to be on TV. Like, everything's fine, in my opinion. Well, the only thing that pisses me off is the fact that it's not going to the only thing that pisses me off is if Las Vegas does not get the 2022 draft. I know 2021 is already under plans and all that stuff. Like, that totally makes sense for whoever's hosting that one to still go through. But the 2022 draft needs to come back to Las Vegas. And if it doesn't, that's just bullcrap.
Yeah, I know you're still pissed off about that. And have you received your refund yet?
Well, I mean, the only thing I bought was a plane ticket to Vegas through Southwest. So I'm just going to take credits, and then go to a Raider game later in the year. There wasn't like
actual ticket for the draft you had to get?
No. Usually the drafts are always free to the public.
All just first come, first serve?
Pretty much. I mean, you can buy like tables, but those are like, you're talking thousands of dollars. And usually the first round is all sold out, so you'll only get to be there for rounds 2 and 3.
So so this whole draft is just going to be televised. So, Blake, do you have any suggestions of changes that we can make to the draft this year to make it maybe a little more watchable, to make it a little bit more of a spectacle?
I think it's going to be the same as the only thing that we're not getting is the players walking across the stage. So I don't get why anybody is making a big deal about this. It's literally an NFL draft where people are just getting their name called. Nothing else is happening. You get to throw on some highlights.
How we can make this a big
deal.
Nothing
else is happening.
Well, see, most of the time, what's nice about the draft is that
it's just as exciting as it always is. I promise.
So not very.
What do you want them to do? I mean, it's not like they have the players out there doing backflips.
I want them to do, Blake.
What I think they should do is have a live feed of the players that they can connect via Skype and via whatever
Zoom
means of communication they have. They have a live feed. They can have the family reaction. They can capture that moment. Because it's the 21st century. Everyone should have a smartphone at this time and age. So that's really the only thing that I could at least we'll be able to see all of their, maybe get like a little small interview with them too. That's really it. Like, what else do you want to include? I mean, it's just the draft.
The thing about the draft is that most of the time it's there to give us a taste of football when it's not actually real football. And the draft takes place during other seasons such as NHL, MLB, and NBA. It takes place during those seasons. It takes place when MLB is just getting started and it's great. And it's when the NHL and NBA is getting down to the wire. So there's a lot of sports going on. But of course, right now, there's nothing going on. So what I say you make the draft the biggest spectacle that has ever been, and you make it watchable, because what else are we going to watch as sports fans? I say you overproduce the hell out of this. I want pyro. I want special effects. I want TV with giant graphics and CGI things on the screen. I want to see Roger Goodell instead of the booze that he... Oh, that's the thing. We're not going to see Roger Goodell come out to booze this year because no one's going to be there to boo him. It's a shame. That's a damn shame. But I want to see Roger Goodell walk out of that entranceway with like smoke and fireworks and all that fun stuff. Loud rock music. Just get everything going, everything pumping. I want them to make this a spectacle.
You watch way too much WWE.
You're damn right I do.
Just way too much.
No, because this is the whole thing. I know it's stupid. I know it's probably not going to happen. I know it's not realistic. But I say just screw it, man. Just go for it. Because they're saving money on some stuff right now. They're saving money by having it in the studio. So, dude, like, what they got to lose at this point, man? Just make it fun. Make it stupid. Make it over the top. Make it everything that the NFL isn't. Make it everything that the NFL isn't, and that's a fun league to watch. Make it what the XFL would do. Okay?
Are we done here in Fairy
We're
Tale La
done.
La Land?
We are done in Fairy Tale La La Land.
I want to hear your next suggestion. I like that a lot.
Okay. A little more realistic. I think we make the draft a week-long event. Yes. I think we should dedicate a night per round. We should really go in like what they have on the first night. Make that every single night for all 7 rounds because we go through all 32 picks on the first night and that's it. I think we should go through each pick of each round and treat it with the same importance as that first night does, even though we all know it doesn't, but we should produce it the way because, as I said earlier, what else are we going to watch? I'll sit down, I'll watch a couple hours of draft each night because I got nothing better to do, okay? And so I think we might as well, right? Might as well. What else is ESPN going to be showing? What else are those companies going to be showing? You can do this on Fox. You can do this on CBS. Because I don't know the full thing of who has the rights to the draft, but why not make it that week-long event?
Yeah, that's the only thing is I just don't know how easy it is for them to change the structure of that. Mm-hmm. Just scheduling is really the only thing that I really have no idea on. I like that idea though. I think it would be really cool to have a round per day, maybe like at least the first 5 rounds, because I mean, there's still, I mean, a round every day wouldn't be too crazy, because at that point it would maybe last 2 hours for the first round. Let's say really highlight them, 2 to 3 hours like it would normally last on the first round, and then
hour and a half for each round.
Second and third rounds are going to start going a little faster because the time decreases, after the first round.
Yeah,
and I think that it would be really cool. It would give every fan kind of an extra incentive to watch because they'll know the player that we're drafting, they're gonna get a little bit more in-depth detail analysis from the guys up there on the TV, and that's going to be a little bit more interesting, I think, and intriguing to the casual fan. So that might even get some lower tier guys, guys that aren't as highly touted coming out in this NFL draft. It'll probably get them a little bit more shine, and I think that'd be super cool.
Exactly. And then you have Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick of the draft, come out to Pyro. Thank you very much.
Jeez.
What you going to do, man?
Should we just get The Rock to announce every pick too?
Yes. You say that like it's a bad thing. You say that like you wouldn't love that.
Well, I'm just trying to stick with the theme here.
I'd say that Pat McAfee, going back to him, he did a great job in Tennessee announcing one of the Colts draft picks. Have Pat McAfee instead of Roger Goodell announce every single draft pick.
I don't know. I don't think Roger wants to give that one up.
No, because Roger is a piece of crap.
That's his shining moment. That's the one thing he can't get wrong.
Even that, he still gets it wrong sometimes too, man. Roger Goodell is a case. That's for damn sure.